Good morning, November 7th, Thursday, 72 degrees in Pensicola, Florida. Great night last night, truck camping. Low was down to 52. When I was working on the logistics of this trip, the plan was to drive to Pensicola, Florida, park the truck somewhere for 4 or 5 weeks, take an Amtrak train, fly, or a bus to Miami, hitch a ride the 35 miles west of Miami to the Florida trailhead, and start at the southern terminus and hike northbound back to Pensicola. Rolled into Pensicola and ended up at a Starbucks. I had my Florida Trail Guide and my map book out on the table, and into Starbucks walks Helen and Jim. Helen notices my trail guide lying on the table and mentions over to Jim, "Hey, look what he's got." I look up at Jim and Jim says, "Oh, what section of the trail are you thinking of hiking?" I look back at Jim and I say, "Well, actually, I'm planning on doing the whole thing." He tells me how him and Helen had hiked the Ocala section in February 8 months ago. So they go order their coffees and then they wait 10 minutes for them to be prepared, like Starbucks does, and we get to talking. I explain how I need to find a spot to park my truck, and I need to get to Miami, and I need to get to Trailhead, which is 35 miles west of Miami. So Jim explains to me how they live 2 blocks away from the Starbucks, and from that house they live 3 blocks away from the bus station. So he insists that I park my truck at his house, and he'll drive me to the bus station and I can take the bus to Miami. We exchange phone numbers. Their beverages are finally prepared and they head out. So this morning I'm at a different Starbucks and I'm shopping around for bus fares to Miami, and Jim phones me. He's got a new plan. His brother lives in Naples, Florida, along the Gulf of Mexico, down the west coast. He suggests I drive down to his brother's house in Naples, and I can park my truck there for as long as I want. His brother is a bigwig at a trucking company with distribution centers in Naples and in Miami. They have multiple trucks daily going back and forth from Naples to Miami, and it'd be no problem for me to hitch a ride to the southern terminus trailhead along Highway 41. So I'll start and hike northbound all the way to Pensicola. I'll give Jim a call. He'll come and pick me up, take me to the bus station, and I'll take an 11-hour bus ride back down to Naples to pick up the truck, which is a lot better than the 23-hour bus ride to Miami. Sometimes it's not what you know, but who you know. Sometimes it's good to be lucky and lucky to be good. And in this case, it's being in the right place at the right time. It's not the sunniest of days, but I stopped at this Weaver Park, at this pier, city of Dunedin. Definitely smells like the ocean. Big huge bridge. How about that? Palm trees and sunsets. Awesome. Hey, hey, hey! I have arrived in Naples, Florida. Woo! Hey, hey, hey! So the old girl did half her job flawlessly. Ran like a top. Over 5,000 kilometers all the way down. Nice. I talked to Jim's brother, Tom, on the phone, and he's got everything all set up for me to hop on a truck tomorrow morning, go along Highway 41, and get dropped off at the trailhead. I'll hike northbound on the Florida Trail for roughly 35 to 40 days. Let's get her done. Over and out.